So a guy drives his Cybertruck to a Tesla Takedown rally and...
Come on, bring it on! Bring it on!
Elon Musk is a Nazi, a fascist, right?
How stupid can they be? At least 50% of them are using Airbnb. Isn't Airbnb part of Dodge too? He's one of the people. How many of them are going to stay next weekend at Airbnb? This is the most stupid group of people I've ever seen. What Elon Musk is doing for this country is saving it so people can have Social Security 10 years from now.
I believe you said they're going to have more.
What?
More Social Security. You just announced that.
Absolutely.
Ma'am, where are you from?
I'm originally from Israel, and my husband is from England.
Yeah, I'm from England,
We immigrated to this wonderful country 40 years ago, and we are proud American, and Elon is a proud American. He's saving this country, and these people are stupid. You know, each one of them, about a year ago, was driving their Tesla, their environmentally correct Tesla, you know.
Suddenly it's not environmentally correct.
Suddenly it's not environmentally correct to drive a Tesla. How stupid can you be?
Also, I'd like to add to this, the people who call Musk a Nazi have no idea what a Nazi is. A Nazi is somebody who tries to kill Jews.
I know who Nazis are. I'm Jewish. I know, but I can't.
I wasn't talking to you. Can I speak?
I don't know what Nazis are. Half these people are Jewish. I know. My family died in the Holocaust. So don't tell me I don't know what Nazis are. Who here knows what a Nazi is?
See, this is exactly what they try to do. They try to shut you down while you're making a few points. But let me carry on. So first of all, Musk is a visionary. America is lucky to have such a talented guy as Musk. Also, the idea that he's cutting back down on government inefficiency and fraud. Clearly, there's a huge amount of... See, this is what they're like. Yeah,
They're shouting a disrupt song.
Yeah, they can't handle the fact that somebody's getting some facts out here.
So, sir, I'm going to give you a...
By the way, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to these guys. Musk is... People should be very glad to have Musk here. He's a great guy. And these guys are pretty much crazies. I would say they're very, very crazy.
And you're an immigrant. They're shouting at an immigrant right now.
Yeah, I am an immigrant. I'm proud of America. And I'm proud of Elon Musk. He's a great guy. And the fact that he's doing this for no money at all, Musk is a hero for America. And if you listen to how these people behave, and their wild accusations about everybody being a Nazi, you realize just how pathetic they are. That's all I have to say.
They're forming an angry mob around this immigrant right now.
And
I
they
have no
came
idea.
yesterday. No, that's a fact.
I know for a fact that there's massive waste in the U.S.
So
government.
you think that curing cancer is a waste?
That's a nonsensical thing.
It
You're just
isn't.
trying to throw
No,
it.
that's a fact.
There are
He
millions of
cut
people who, for the
thousands of
government,
researchers.
I can guarantee you there'll be no delay in the cure for cancer. And by the way, what's this guy been doing for the last 20 years?
Where's DEI when you need it? Not a lot of diversity during Tesla Takedown Day.
Now, I've been here for a couple hours now. To be honest, the group of people, it looks like one kind of demographic here. It's not the most diverse group.
You mean Democratic Party, that demographic?
I would kind of say like maybe like boomer age, like white people. I've talked to a lot of people who are retired. Are you retired?
I am, yeah. I still have some retirement careers like venture capital investing and background acting and movies and TV, so mostly retired though.
Do you think the Tesla Global Takedown Day needs a DEI initiative?
I think it would be great. I'm in favor of DEI. DEI though is complicated, as with most things, because how far back can you go to fix wrongs, to right wrongs? Who deserves somebody that's a descendant of slaves? But
have you given any reparations?
I I can't think of anything personally directly.
What do you do for work? Are you retired?
I'm retired now. Yeah, I think most of the people here are retired, and I'd like to see a lot more young people out.
What do you think about Elon Musk giving Starlink to Ukraine?
Giving Starlink to Ukraine.
So they could have access to internet.
Well, I don't think he would ever do that.
No, he did.
Oh, he did? When did he do that?
A couple years back. Once the war broke out.
Are they still able to use it?
Yes.
Oh, well, I think that's a good thing. I'm surprised it hasn't been taken back.
Look at that. We're finding good common ground for everyone today. So would you be willing to thank Elon Musk today?
That's an iffy. No, I don't think so.
Despite him giving internet access to Ukraine?
No. He needs to get out of our government. We didn't elect him. He needs to go. And
What do you think of Dr. Fauci?
I love Dr. Fauci.
Do you think we elected him?
He was appointed by our president, so I think all he did was speed up the vaccination. I'm a registered nurse, so I really believe in vaccinations. And
How many vaccines have you had?
of COVID, I've had about 5 now, and I'm going to get my next one next week. So, and I haven't gotten sick. I've been very careful, very clean, and I haven't gotten sick.
No mask on today.
No, I'm outdoors. I usually don't wear one outdoors.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, but I do indoors still when I go to public places. But, you know, vaccines get a bad rap, but they're not 100%.
Are you worried about RFK?
Definitely.
Do you disavow the attacks we've seen on Teslas around the country?
I don't think it's wrong to burn cars and to do that. I do think it's all right, and it's our First Amendment right to protest and let people know that we are against what Elon Musk and Doge is doing. That is our First Amendment right.
So the people here are shouting to sell their Tesla. Who do they sell their Tesla to? And once the Tesla's sold, what do they do with it?
Well, I mean, you could try to sell your Tesla, but the used car market for Teslas is going down. So if you sell it, I would sell it now before it gets worse, because it is.
But the person who buys it, what do they do with it?
I mean, when you buy a Tesla, basically what you're saying is, I would never buy a Tesla from them because you're supporting Elon Musk and what he's doing. You need to stand up for yourself and tell them that we're not going to support you when you don't support us as regular taxpayers who are paying for Social Security, who want Medicare.
No, but the people are shouting, sell your Tesla. So the person who buys it, what do they do with it?
I wouldn't buy a Tesla.
Okay, but the people who are shouting, sell your Tesla, who are they shouting? Who is it to be sold to?
I would just sell it. Get rid of it. There's a lot.
To who?
Just get rid of it. Just dump it.
But then the person who buys it, they can keep it.
I don't care what they do. I would never personally own a Tesla.
What if they're shouting, sell your Tesla to someone who's just bought a Tesla off the third-party market like you guys are suggesting?
I mean, I just wouldn't drive one around because I think it symbolizes something that I wouldn't want to represent.
I know, but I'm asking about the chant.
About the what?
The chant, when they're saying, sell your Tesla.
Because I think what we're saying is, if you drive that car around, whether you bought it from a third party, whether you bought it from there, you are saying that you support that industry, that person in particular. There's a lot of EV cars out there. Toyota has one, there's Rivian, there's, you know.
I know, but the people are shouting to sell it.
Yes.
Free service.
Free service? How about you pay for the repairs? Write a check. You just bought a Tesla.
I can wipe it off with a towel. It's not a key.
It is a hate crime, sir. It is a hate crime. Did you write a swastika on there?
I'm sorry you're upset.
Did you write a swastika?
It didn't even work. Apparently it doesn't work.
Did you write a swastika on the? It's a key, sir. We see it on the video.
It's not a key.
Is it a swastika?
I was probably putting my keys in my pocket.
Is it a swastika?
Have you looked at your car? Is there a key mark?
Yes. Is it a swastika?
That's impossible.
It's at the police right now. It's being fingerprinted.
What do you mean it's being fingerprinted?
Because they're trying to track you down. Thankfully, Facebook tracked you down. So your business, your freaking livelihood, everything now.
Listen,
because you chose to write so to tell Facebook that you're sorry for writing a swastika on a Tesla.
Listen, I said I'm sorry.
For what?
And I apologize.
For what?
I have nothing against your car, and I have nothing against you.
So why would you write a swastika on a Tesla?
Obviously, I have something against Elon Musk, but that's not the
way
to show
So Elon Musk owns that car? Because it was bought and paid for. It was bought and paid for a long time ago.
That's why it's misguided, and obviously I did not intend to do this.
All right, we're going to wait for the...
Now this TikToker says violence is preferable to having Bernie Sanders-like town halls where people discuss their differences.
The alternative is rioting. It's vandalism. It's breaking things. If you're like, oh no, well, you talked about Bernie and AOC as controlled opposition, but like, what's the alternative? The alternative is vandalism and rioting and like destroying property. Every single person that has vandalized a Tesla has done more politically than your vote ever has. Like, you need to know that. You need to know that you going and breaking a Tesla's window is more politically effective than like Bernie's rhetoric on like his like tour of all these stadiums. Progressives, the left, like they have never won any of the rights, the civil rights or the changes that we want in the ballot box. We have done that by literally rioting, by literally burning things. So that's the alternative.
This reminds me of a couple of scenes from that Australian series called Mr. In Between.
A merry little Christmas.
Dino balls. Yeah, we're having some great. I'm going to have to swap, sorry.
Good on you, mate.
Okay, and lucky last, number 12 is Trent. Come on up here, son. Come on.
Sounds broken.
Is that the Shake Gently one? That's the Shake Gently one, yes.
I bet you it's teacups. I bet you. See, I told you.
Oh, the couples together. See, they even look like the two of you. That's perfect.
Thanks, sis.
Take these. Go on, you want these?
Well, Dad, those do look good.
He's going for the headphones.
You want, take these.
I think I like what's in the box.
Oh, you're not. Trent. Come on.
Really?
What is wrong with
What?
you?
Hey, it's the rules. Little kid, man.
What are you going to do with a unicorn?
I don't know yet.
All right, everybody. let's clean the place up, pick up all the papers, then we'll go out and have a drink outside. What do you say?
Merry Christmas. Grab a bag and we'll put it on you. Robbie,
Good on you, Robbie.
How's it going, dude?
Yeah, good. Smoke?
Nah, I gave up.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, you should. Oh, you know that unicorn candle?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Is there any chance you can give it back?
Why?
Well, my daughter, she's kind of obsessed with unicorns at the moment.
Yeah.
And, I was hoping maybe, you can give it back and, I'll try you $100 or something.
You trying to bribe me to give your daughter the unicorn candle?
I wouldn't say I'm bribing you. More like I'm asking you a favour, And if you can do it, I'll show a bit of gratitude and throw you some cash.
Do I look like I need the money?
I don't think you look like you need the money.
You know how much I make in a year?
Why are you being a dickhead?
Yeah, I think one of us has been a dickhead.
Why the would you take a present off a little kid? You're a grown man. What the do you want with a girly candle?
Because it's kitschy.
It's kitschy.
Yeah, kitschy.
One minute later.
Right. How have you been?
Yeah, good, man.
Yeah?
Yep.
Is there anything you want to talk about?
Nah, I'm good.
Are you sure? Nothing at all?
Beat my girlfriend's brother up over Christmas.
Okay. What happened?
I went round to her parents' place and, we did the whole Secret Santa thing. My daughter got this unicorn candle, which she was pretty chuffed about, and my girlfriend's brother decided he wanted it, and when it was his turn, he took it off her.
So you assaulted him?
Well, he's been a dickhead, so, no.
So you assaulted him?
Yeah, pretty much.
And how did your girlfriend feel about this?
Well, she's not my girlfriend anymore, so.
Sorry, mate. I mean, without wanting to state the obvious, can you see how violence is perhaps not the best way for you to resolve your disputes?
No, I think it generally is. But, just don't do it in front of your girlfriend,
What's great about it? I mean, it doesn't seem to have worked for you this time.
Yeah, well, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't,
Can you give me one example of violence ever working?
World War II.
World War II.
We didn't beat the Nazis just by talking to them. We used violence.
Okay, sure. So every now and then, violence is necessary as a last resort. But for you, with your girlfriend's brother, I mean, would you call that an example of violence working?
Yeah, look, I shouldn't have done what I did. I'm not making excuses, but I don't think you can say that all violence is bad. I mean, I think there's good violence and bad violence.
What's good violence?
World War II.
Hey, so there's good violence and bad violence. Good violence is riding a swastika on a Tesla, right?
Do you think EVs are better for the planet than gas-powered cars?
I think so.
Yes.
Probably not.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I think so. I don't think so.
I mean, it's hard to say.
Yeah, electric is probably the best way to go.
When I first began hearing this business about net zero emission, I felt conflicted.
We will eliminate in the state of California the sales of internal combustion engines.
And most countries in the world have already signed up for it. I love my gasoline-powered cars. I don't want the planet to be damaged, so I just don't know what to believe. Is it really true that electric vehicles are better for the planet than gasoline-powered vehicles?
So without more mechanical parts moving in the vehicle, it's instantaneous. Torque is instantaneous.
The batteries are lasting very long. Charge them at your house using solar is amazing.
That's it? Wow. I needed to get my hands on one of those cars.
What is your opinion of electric vehicles?
Oh boy, sorry. I'm not real fond of electric vehicles. They're good for around town. If you long distance, they create anxiety. Had one fire, sitting in the parking lot just burst into flames. And then you're having a problem with the battery. What do you do with these batteries when they go bad?
When I think about visiting Ogbog Bloshi, it brought me to tears.
This metal to the lithium-ion batteries demand skyrocketed in the past decade.
It's hard to get one mine permitted in the United States, which means we're going to be relying on those people who control those minerals, and that's China.
And I'm not willing to financially support that humanity atrocity.
An electric vehicle is a computer with 4 wheels and some seats.
The components of these electric vehicles are made in China, so there could be tracking mechanisms put into Americans' cars.
And I believe that the United States needs to stand up against that.
And my father always told my brothers and me the following: hard work wins. You cannot control the outcome, but you are 100% in control of the effort. And before you moan and groan, ask yourself, what could I have done to change the outcome? My one question, my big overriding question would be real simple. Are EVs better for the planet than gasoline-powered vehicles?